me a second, guys. I'm just setting up. Something wrong with my laptop, guys. 2 seconds. I'm gonna monitor up the phone for now, guys, just till I get this working. Good, the cigarette went out. Alright, guys, just give me a minute. I'll start it in a wee second. I'm hit 10,000 views on the channel today, guys, so that's something I'm happy about. But yeah, just give me a minute, guys. I'm booting up the laptop and I am trying to get this working. Guys. Let's do this, guys. Alright, I'm gonna monitor off the phone while I'm playing. It's just my laptop's a wee bit slow on it and it's still not letting me log in. But I'll fix that in a matter of seconds.
The trout in the towers, the wolves got the fish and they all ran away. The trout he fluffed off for hours and hours. Another wall to pray. 2 weddings brought on by beheadings, and diving cooks for me. 2 weddings brought on by beheadings, yet all is happily.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Okay, it's 2 secs. Laptop's letting me log in. Angel, enough. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just trying to fix this. Alright, now I can bring you up on my laptop, guys.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. I mean, if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship.
Hey, Sean.
After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion, too.
Shh. Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
I actually love
That's
this
your
show
call.
in this game.
Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Aye!
The North remembers!
Aye!
Garrett,
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
Hey, Max.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done. You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and
Hey,
find
Maria.
Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Guys, I don't know how long I can stream for, by the way.
Bloody hell.
My controller's kind of
Squire.
playing up at the minute,
Fetch us more wine.
and my
Can you give me a hand?
charger will not charge it.
Come on.
So I'll stream for
Bring
as
it
long
up
as
to
I
you.
can.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Hey, Seth.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, boy. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know
Thanks
about
for
it?
stopping by.
Nothing is worse than
Drop
Norin.
your like, sub if you're new, and share
See,
the
that's
stream
where you're
out.
lucky.
So I'll
Low
appreciate it.
expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit,
Haven't
shovel
done
and
this-
slop, well,
played
maybe
this in
I'd
a while,
think
guys, so I
saddling his
thought,
horse was
fuck
the
it, I'll bring it
greatest
to the
honor in
channel.
the Seven Kingdoms. I
Nice little
suppose this
break,
beats
different
pig
game.
farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love
Wait, guys,
bacon?
can you hear me okay, by the way? Are we kitten tune the mic on
pig
me? And
farmers.
I want to know if the mic's still working.
All I'm saying is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The
If
lowest
there's any
of the
problems with the
low.
stream, just let me know, please.
For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
You know, I hate this scene, especially in the TV show. The Red Wedding.
Take your
Guys,
time.
what up, man?
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Oh, shut up.
Fucking phrase.
Yeah, Frey, you prick.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he
I
finds
favour
a willing
House
husband
Stark
for
and
one of his
Targaryen,
daughters.
motherfuckers.
Don't expect me to carry it
Sorry,
for
guys,
you,
I'm just a big Game of
Sir
Thrones fan. So if anyone comes in, oh yeah, by the way, to
What's
my
wrong?
moderators who are in here, if any newbies come into my stream today and put any spoilers in the chat to do with the new season,
It's gotten into you.
I've watched up to
Acting
episode
rather odd.
Eastwatch, so any spoilers,
You've had too
I
much
want the
wine.
comments removed immediately before I see
I'm
them.
not carrying these by myself. Not a fucking chance.
I haven't caught up on the newest episode
What's wrong
yet,
with
so
him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
I just want no
Go if
spoilers.
you're in such a rush. But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? Just don't need a fucking run.
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
We need to get back to camp.
Good child, that's good. I need all the loyal gun shoulders I've got for that series on the channel. Of course, most of the talk about
Garen,
time difference.
we have to get back. A gift from the king.
shit! Forgot about that.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What? Look out!
Myself as much as I can. I don't really care about that, Max. I can't even monetize it yet because my YouTube creator app has me at least 10,000 views. The YouTube on the laptop says I already know it's going to be blocked in most countries.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Hang on. How's that? Sorry about that, guys. Because someone could have told me about the game being louder than me. You know, I do rely on you guys. Oh wait, hang on. Is the game showing? Yes, it is. That's alright, guys. Just make sure, because YouTube has been playing up on me lately. But yeah, like I was saying, I already know about it not being available in some countries.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Walter Frey, you fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Angel, no.
7 hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Walter Frey says time to over.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I won't leave you, my lord.
Can, and you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle.
The North Groves must never be lost.
North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters!
Now go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters! With love from Walter Frey.
Hey, Patricia. Pardon me, guys. Yeah, but if anyone has never seen Game of Thrones, I highly recommend you start watching it. It's a great show. Beautiful show. And this intro's very relaxing. No, no, please don't say that, Patricia, no. You need to go back and start watching again. It gets really good after season 2. Trust me. I've seen every episode, Patricia. I know season 1 was okay, but after season 2, it's mind-blowing. Yeah, they should have this kind of map with Skyrim, I agree. On multiple locations. I want a game like this to come out. Not like Tailgate, because we have it. And season 2's still not been released for this. But I want an actual game with Skyrim engineering, but for Game of Thrones. Because the Game of Thrones people went to Bethesda and asked them to make it like Skyrim, and they turned it down. So then they had to go to the Tailgate company to make it. So we could have had a realistic Skyrim type Game of Thrones game, but the makers of Skyrim said no, we don't want to. I'm still having problems with it, Patricia. I'm still trying to fix my Skyrim. It's giving me problems. But I will bring it back to the channel soon. Once I've got the mod that's fucking it up for me, keeps crashing. Once I find, thanks Chaz, I can't pronounce it. But no, once I figure it out, which mod is messing up my Skyrim, I will bring it back to the channel. I kind of miss it, you know? Dragonborn, Dovahkiin, the songs. But yeah, Game of Thrones has gotten really good lately, Patricia. Even this new season. My god, it is awesome. I'm not even going to spoil it, Patricia, because if you haven't seen it, there's no point me even talking about it. But it's gotten really good. In my opinion, best show ever. Oh, I'm 22, but no, I've never played Oblivion.
That's Father's car.
But yeah.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming.
I don't know, I mean, if it brings me in subs, I'll do it. But yeah, I'm hoping to get my PC soon, but I've had to put that on hold. As I'm in debt at the minute.
Move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I owe money to my phone bill company, my internet company. Plus, my mum just got a phone call from the doctor explaining her blood work. It's not looking too good. She's got to go for tests and surgery. And there's possibly my mum could lose all her legs, so that's stressing me out. And then my PS controller's broken, my charger's broken. I've got one battery power left in this controller. So when it dies, I'm fucked.
No.
So I want to see one of my friends can lend me a spare controller until I get the money up.
Fuck you.
But other than that, yeah, I'll do my best to keep the channel going for you, streaming when I can. I know I took 2 days off this week, but that was due to my mum being in hospital.
Alright, finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
You know, I may have to take some more days off this week. I think I have to take Friday off. Mum's going back in for more tests.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
So, I have a lot in my mind today, guys. A lot. And yeah, thanks Patricia, but yeah, I got a lot in my mind with debt, my mum being ill. I don't know much, Charles. She won't tell me much. She doesn't want me to worry, but she doesn't know I am worrying. Yeah, well, all I've been told is that the blood work's not too good and she could lose her good leg.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you!
Well, you shouldn't have killed my father,
please.
motherfucker.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. I promise.
Yeah, well, it has put a lot of stress on me lately.
Father?
Garrett,
You know,
you survived.
but it's in the doctor's hands.
Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
But like I said, I'll do my best to continue streaming and whatnot and keep the channel going for you. But anytime I don't stream, guys, you know I'll always tweet it out. If I can't put a video up announcing the stream not happening, I'll always tweet it. I'll put it on Discord.
Who did this?
I don't really like not streaming, but like I say, and like I always say, and like a few of them said, family comes first. Well, I do too, Dawn. Well, me, I've got two favourite characters, Jon and Daenerys. Or should I really say the King in the North, Jon Snow / Targaryen, and then obviously the Mother of Dragons. Now, if I had to say my ultimate favourite character of the whole thing, Drogon, that big ass dragon.
Garrett!
Do not fuck with Drogon.
They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
The character I hate the most, Littlefinger.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
Because of what he did
and a
to
Bolton.
House Stark.
They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Oh, Tyrion Lannister. The imp. He's funny as fuck.
Deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
I quite like little Tyrion.
Your justice was
Well,
swift.
technically he's
Some
not a
will call it
Lannister.
vengeance. No doubt the White
The rumour is he's a
it was
Targaryen
murder.
as well.
It was your
The
family.
bastard son
I
of the
can't
Mad
say I would
King.
have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
But we all know us Game of Thrones fans, we've got...
can't let the
Every one of
Whitehills
us
just
got a
walk all
theory.
over us.
Everyone has to think of something.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Yeah,
Hold the window
maggots,
open for me,
yeah.
would you?
I dare Martin Sam to try maggots with me. No, I quite like little Tyrion. I only like him because he's
Dark
funny.
days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a
Oh, Tyrion,
despicable
aye.
act of treachery
Tyrion
and betrayal.
Lannister, you don't know about him, I.
Greater houses than ours.
I
have
quite
fallen
liked
in
Robb
times such as
Stark.
this. The late
I quite
Lord
like
Forrest
little
was a
Arya
good
now.
man.
Arya's a
Poor
badass.
Roderick, a serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared.
I'm sad
to
Game of Thrones is ending soon, but not to worry. It's been announced that there's going to be a spin-off
this might
show being
hurt a
brought
bit.
out.
Hold this
They're
for me,
apparently
will you?
saying the spin-off version of Game of Thrones will be like a prologue,
Understand from your uncle that Lord
a
Forrest
prequel.
saved your life.
Do like
He did.
It's meant to be based during the Targaryen reign with the Baratheon fucking rebellion. Nah, that's the rumour of what it's going to be. All I know, it's been confirmed as a spin-off. But if they do it as a rebellion,
doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
It will be awesome.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important then. Lady Forrester
yeah,
will
never
be
trust the maester, guys.
I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Oh, fuck Joffrey.
Go on.
What he did to Ned Stark,
it's better to let the
my
blood circulate.
God. The real life actor actually got him and his family in real life got death threats for what he did to Ned Stark. He won't act no more. He's refusing to act. He's been offered some big roles in upcoming movies, and he says no, because a lot of Game of Thrones fans from around the world,
the Ironwood Grove,
were threatening him, sending him death threats and all. He was being stalked. But no, see that episode he died, Charles? I pissed myself laughing the way he died. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on anyone, but it was funny as fuck. Cersei's face was funny. Jaime, this Kingslayer, oh, that was even funnier, trying to save his son. Kind of disgusting the way they did the storyline with the incest and all, but it was funny. The way Joffrey died.
Cute little creatures, aren't they?
I never liked Joffrey. I mean, at the start, you know, I liked the way he was with I liked the way he had like a crush on Sansa, but then when he lied to the king, as well, not his real father, about what happened, how he got injured by Arya and all attacking him and getting Sansa's dog killed. Well, sorry, direwolf killed. Ever since then, I've never liked him. It was funny as hell. I have to agree with you now. It was hysterical, yes. I mean, I know it was special effect. The Hound, well, he did save Arya.
Ismael.
If he hadn't saved Arya, we wouldn't have the badass, stealth, multi-faced assassin Arya.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By
But
right,
no, Game of
that belongs to
Thrones,
Lord
I
Ethan
love
now.
Game of Thrones. I still binge watch it. I would still go back and watch the original
you do seem able to
series.
put weight on it.
It's not the original season 1 and all. I watched them all the time.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's, and then, well, here we are.
But yeah, guys, don't forget to drop your likes, sub if you're new, and maybe share the stream if you can. I want to try and get a few new people in here. Oh, no. Ramsay Snow. I don't care if he was annulled by his father. He is not a Bolton.
You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
He is not a Bolton. He's a Snow.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
No, what the hell am I meant to be looking at here?
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected. I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
But I really hope they release season 2 of this game.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
I really hope it comes out. There's talks of it coming out, but then again, you know what talks are like, guys.
How valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick.
No, that was my bad. I
I'm
missed
sure
the option
it
to
was
save Roderick.
chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask...
I can't.
Was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say.
I just kind of did lie to her.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous,
You
especially
know, that's
now.
good to hear. I've been working a wee bit more on
I'll be
Castle
sure
off
it's given
stream, you
to
know,
Ethan.
decorating. I still have my office decorating on my door and all, but
this was
I
our
can do
land.
that off
They
stream
were
on a
our
separate time. I
people.
mean, the next
Your
project
family.
is
I share
the
your
Spectacle
outrage,
Island
Sir Royland.
before we
I
start
do,
working
but
on
now is
the
not the
Sunshine
time to
Co-op
provoke
area.
the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
I never liked you, Duncan.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. Look where
Interact.
that got
Oh,
him.
like act as in.
So, what's to be done?
Chatty? Well, on my Hitman streams, it would be
It will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
one of my
Just a
Hitman
boy
guys.
who can
Oh,
barely
fuck.
hold a sword.
I
He
had
knows
that, so I
nothing
can't even
of how
remember
to
the
lead
name.
men.
He is the lord of this house,
Uh,
and he needs
Eric.
our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have
Most
us bend the knee and
streams it would
swear
be
fealty.
Max,
But now,
and then lately it's been
this.
you.
I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just
I've got multiple,
defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've got quite a few
One of their men killed my
interactive
family.
people in my chat, you know.
You'll say it was justice, they'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a
Goon.
risk we cannot take.
I haven't done Hitman in a while. Okay.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
Oh sure, send me to
sending
the
him
fucking
to the
wall.
The boy's done.
That's
The
right.
Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Fuckers.
That settles it then.
Send me to the fucking wall.
You can have my horse.
Well, at
And
least I'll get
see
to
you
meet
have
John.
plenty of food, but we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Can I give him the message now?
Word up to me. I'd
Uh,
gladly drive a sword
it
through
depends
Lord
what time I
Whitehill's
finish,
heart if
Chaz.
given a chance. I would. And God's willing
I usually
someday
don't do
I
party
will.
chats.
But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first.
Like I says, I don't have the battery power on my controller
Lord
at the
Forrester
minute.
would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of
If
your
I've got
own.
time, sure.
Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools. And it's better kept that way.
Oh, Stark.
I assume you kept
Definitely
your word.
Stark.
You
Targaryens
haven't
after
told
that.
anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may
Well, I'm
need
all
your
about
help.
House Stark.
I can't say anything
Motherfucking
more just
direwolves,
yet.
man. I
Just
love
know the North
direwolves.
Grove may very well be
I'm
vital
getting a
to the
goddamn
future of this
husky
house.
pup just because of Game of Thrones.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall.
And because I love
Become a
huskies. Like, who
ranger
doesn't
if
fucking
you
love a
can.
husky?
It will help.
They're the closest dogs that look like wolves there is. Other than some places in America where you can actually own a direwolf. Lucky arseholes. I mean, I would do anything
Remember,
to own a
you
direwolf, but
represent
only
House
in America,
Forrester.
in some
Your
states.
actions at the wall
Try to
will
get them
reflect
in
the
Ireland,
honor
and
and
no.
dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Man, fuck me. If I owned a direwolf, shit. I'll be changing my bloody surname to Stark. But hey, that's just me. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan.
Garrett, wait!
I'm actually thinking about getting 2 Game of Thrones tattoos done. I was thinking about getting House Stark and House Targaryen banners done on my both arms. But that is a wee bit
safe.
overboard. Just a thought, you know. Seeing as I am a big fan. I don't think I've seen a single fan have a tattoo yet. All the alerts from any tweets to do with Game of Thrones. And not just that, because Game of Thrones is mostly made in Ireland. Not in all shit.
Ethan!
Ah, time to be the little shit lord, huh?
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game.
I think it would be awesome to live back in these times,
was worried
guys.
you were gone.
Well, if Game of Thrones
thought we'd never
existed in
find you
real life
again.
history,
I'm right here.
would you not want to live back
And I
then?
promise,
Dire
I'm not
wolves,
going
dragons, multiple
I wish
kingdoms,
Mira was here.
war.
And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home?
That would be
I don't
awesome.
want her to die too.
Right. In an alternative
Ryan, she's
universe,
perfectly
say that this
safe,
actually
I
existed.
promise you.
If I had one choice,
want Garrett
I would
to die
definitely
either.
serve House Stark as a
Mace told
bannerman.
Tengrin said he
Or
got
just
sent
a
to the
soldier,
war.
you know.
I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone
Like I
will
said,
come
we're
here
all
looking
allowed to
for
have our own little
revenge.
imaginations.
Everyone's
type
worried
shit.
about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland, for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I'll have him punished for saying that.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan,
It means
you should let Sir
you're a
Royland
little
teach you how to
pup, you
wield a
dumb
sword.
fuck.
Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly.
Ah, Goon Army.
Lord should know how to
That
fight.
would be a nice house. Oh. Who do you fight for, my lord? Oh, I fight for House Goon Army.
We all used to
Goon
play
Army?
here.
Who's that?
You, me, Roderick, Asher.
No, I don't think it would be a
hours.
house. I think it'll be more like the Second Sons.
Where was I?
Mercenaries.
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything
Nah,
changed.
if I was ever in Game of
Roderick
Thrones,
became so
fucking hell yeah.
serious,
I'd
the
probably
Lord in
pledge to
training.
House Stark.
He never smiled anymore.
Fuck the Boltons,
Asher-
fuck the Freys.
Asher just got
I respect the Tullys
everything.
and the Tarleys.
Promise me you won't be
Well,
like
no, I
that.
don't really respect the
Please,
Tarleys now because they
just be you.
betrayed
I like you the way
the
you
Starks
are.
and whatnot.
I know a lord has many responsibilities.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But nah, Stark and Targaryen
But
all the way.
Since you're the new
Direwolves,
you can do
dragons.
anything you want.
I mean, who the hell would
Everyone
fuck
will have to do as you
with the
say.
Khaleesi?
So I could have all the sweets I
I
want.
mean, I don't want to get burnt by
Knew it was that
Drogon.
simple.
You've seen the latest
It would be
episode of
nice if
East.
someone did
Well, I
what
don't know
I
if you've seen the
wanted
latest
for once.
episode of Eastwatch, but yeah.
Ethan will
After
be a good
seeing
lord.
that, I ain't
A
fucking with no
proper
Targaryens. Shit, missed it. Fuck!
A lord of a noble house can do a great many things.
You see? I talk to you guys too much, I forget how to play the game.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall.
Just
at
proves I'm an
once.
interactive
Quickly,
streamer,
on your
guys.
feet.
I'm willing to miss things in the game just to talk. And pay attention to my chat.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Fucking
He's come demanding
Whitehills.
justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan?
You know what's
He
funny?
is
The only house in this
castellan.
entire game
Stay with us.
that is not
Please,
actually in the
Ethan.
TV show, but
He's
is
demanding
mentioned
an
in the TV
audience with
show,
the Lord.
is House
We
Forrester.
really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I'd rather stay here. Tell him I'm busy at the moment.
Perhaps the Lord could play games after he tends to business.
Watch
right.
your tongue, Royland.
It's okay. You should go.
I'll have
Fine,
your
let's
head.
be done with it.
Ugh. Yeah, but like I said, guys, I wish they would bring out Season 2 of this game. And there goes my laptop.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you said you wished to stay. If you wish to stay lord of this house, then show him the same defiance.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Yeah,
Now
he's a
is
fat
not the
shit.
time
Just throw
to
some
anger Lord
chicken and some
Whitehill any
wine.
more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves.
Fuck the
Only cowards
Boltons,
and
they're
dead men
dead.
vote.
Nothing remains of House Bolton. Oh, I'd like to bring a show of force to you, fat fuck.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me. but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking
What
bread
kind
and
of fucking lord puts salt on his
bloody
bread?
answer. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business.
Yeah,
Keeping the king's
okay.
peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Bad fuck.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can
let me
help
play
us.
this little one.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
It once belonged to Lady Olenna. Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
What's this?
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday. King's Landing.
Don't forget to drop your likes, guys, and sub if you're new.
It's sunny at
If you're
Ironrath
enjoying
today.
the stream. Here we are.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
I'll do what I can. After all, you gotta be careful, Lady Marjorie. Don't end up like Joffrey.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Yeah, give me good little spies, don't you?
Lady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Pardon me.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
That's easy to do. It's fucking
See if the Queen
Cersei.
Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
What game?
Good luck.
Why isn't my comments coming up on my screen? I mean, let me know if I got a comment. That's just, I gotta look at the laptop every 2 seconds. Ah, the imp!
You can do this.
Oh, I have it. This bores
Lady
me.
Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it.
You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Sure, she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I don't particularly like her.
Yet you did your best to please. You'll do well here in King's Landing. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Yes, and...
I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
I told her to stop, my lady.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Ah, the King's Road.
Seven hells.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say...
Hey!
Shit. Well, I didn't think that would happen.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Bloody hell.
Damn.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it. He's a thief!
You can send him to the war.
Leave the man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserve to make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
I should have sent him to the wall.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one lord above all. And so there must be one advisor above the rest. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The Bracer of the Sentinel. The Badge of Office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice.
You're right. Sir Royland seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows